These past 10 days have been the worst time of my life, and I think I'm ready to speak about it. For those who don't know or don't know the full story, let me explain everything first to you all, and where I have been, and why my channel was taken down. First off, let me just address the main issue. Pretty much out of nowhere, on the 13th of December, Friday the 13th, funny enough as well, my YouTube channel, which I spent nearly 5 years building with endless hours of work, started getting copyright strikes. And I had no idea why. They kept coming in, and I think by the end of the day, I had 15 copyright strikes, and if you know, you only need 3 copyright strikes to be terminated from YouTube. I think I had almost 100 videos just completely removed from my channel. And these strikes came without any warning. I wasn't told why I was getting these strikes. And my channel was set for termination within 7 days on the 20th of December, as well as many other content creators. At first I stayed silent. I wanted to try and resolve the issue with a lawyer and by speaking with Epic and YouTube, but unfortunately I wasn't getting any information or any support about why I was getting these strikes. All it said was that the content wasn't mine, which I was really confused about because obviously I record all my content myself. And the days were counting down for my channel to be terminated, and no progress was made. Obviously this was a really hard time for me, so I felt like I had to go public with the issue. I made a post on Twitter and I shared it across my other socials explaining the whole situation, and the post quickly gained a lot of attention with over 1 million views within a day. I was expecting hate, obviously. I mean, I've always got hate, but I wasn't expecting the tweet to get that much attention. I just wanted it to be seen, or maybe, you know, someone could help that had connections with Epic, or anyone from Epic could have saw. I was getting thousands of messages and comments flooding in, and yeah, most of them were hate. Mostly just people accusing me of clickbaiting, and I deserve it, you know, because I clickbait and manipulate children or whatever. I was being called a liar, and people were celebrating and counting down a day for my channel to be deleted. Even big creators too, which I will not name. People that I thought were my friends. I was getting messages of people actually celebrating, saying horrible things which I won't talk about on YouTube. But to make things worse, the Twitter post was hit with a community note. If you guys don't know what that is, it's basically where viewers and readers can add their own note to provide more information on whether something is true or not, or, you know. But the post was hit with a community note, and it simply just said I was lying for attention. My channel was not getting striked, which obviously was really hurtful and painful, because obviously it was getting striked. I did provide proof of it, and it was really hard with everyone telling me I was lying and no one really helping. Still hearing nothing from Epic or YouTube about this whole situation. I mean, like I said, I've got hate before, you know, everyone gets hate, especially the more you grow on YouTube, but this was on a complete another level. I was being gaslighted from everyone, and all of it was just extremely overwhelming. What's made this even harder is that I've always struggled with my own personal mental health issues. I don't ever talk about it, but I feel like it's time to open up to you guys. So, since I was 2 years old, I was diagnosed with a rare genetic condition called chromosome microdeletion 15q11.2. It only recently actually got a name. I think there was less than 10 people in the entire world that had this when I was found out that I had it. This comes with multiple challenges which I've had in my life, including autism, Asperger's syndrome, obsessive compulsive disorder or OCD, severe anxiety, and much more. This has all deeply affected me throughout my whole life. Some days would be better than others. I got to points where I wasn't eating, I wasn't sleeping, you know, doing anything, I guess. But in 2019 and early 2020, it got so bad that I had to leave school and just stay at home and be homeschooled. During that time, Fortnite became my escape. I found lots of joy in grinding XP because I wasn't really good at the actual game itself. I preferred just trying to level up and complete my battle pass, which eventually, when COVID happened, this was really hard for me as well, because one of my biggest fears and one of my biggest problems with my anxiety was fear of being ill, fear of mostly, yeah, just getting ill. And I'm not going to get into it too much, but yeah, that's one of the main problems, which is obviously COVID was just not a good thing for me. It made things a lot worse. being stuck at home, I just mostly did the schoolwork that I was meant to do and played Fortnite, and I eventually created my channel to help others understand the XP system, because I saw a lot of people were struggling to get Golden Peely, and I was trying to get Golden Peely, and I wanted to teach people better ways to earn XP, and that getting eliminations and winning wasn't actually the best way to gain XP. It was actually opening chests and ammo boxes, and that's where the name Loot Station came from, because I was obviously made a bunch of loot paths to get XP. What started as a small thing is like a distraction to me turned into something incredible. YouTube has become my full-time job. I've dedicated myself to this channel every single day for nearly 5 years. And this past year, I've been posting mainly just XP maps, which has worked out extremely well for me, to the point where I'm averaging more views than I ever was before. And I've had a lot of videos gaining hundreds and thousands of views, while also making a huge income, and ultimately with my goal of helping people level up. And I guess I could say now that I'm at a point where I could relax a bit more, because I have this amazing system going, or helping people every day level up every season as well. I mean, I did also want to make other content as well, which is why I made my second channel, More Loot Station, and also Loot Station Reacts as well. So having it all taken away, with Epic striking my content and entire community seemingly against me, it was really hard, man. The constant hate and not having any reason as to why it was happening from Epic or YouTube. I'm not gonna lie, it pushed me to my breaking point. I've always worked tirelessly growing my channel without any breaks, because it's what I enjoy. It's, like I said, it's my distraction. But this whole situation, it forced me to just step away from everything. As the days were counting down, one night it got to a point where my mum had no other choice but to call emergency services before I did something stupid. I know a lot of you guys might be thinking, over a channel? Really? Over a YouTube channel? But you've got to understand that this is my whole life, and I enjoy it so much, and years of work, and just all of that gone for no reason, without any explanation. I couldn't cope with the feelings and thoughts I was experiencing. I known I was going to just lose everything. I believed I just had nothing else. I had nothing else to live for. My channel and you guys all saved me. I'm so proud of the community we've built together and the friends I've made. My anxiety and other problems have completely crippled me for years, and because of the chromosome deletion which I have, no amount of therapy or medication has ever helped. It's never really helped. The only thing that was creating this channel and meeting so many amazing people who I know could be lifelong friends. As the days were counting down for my channel to be terminated forever, I experienced several panic attacks, which resulted in problems with breathing, and it even caused other injuries. While everyone was still hating, on the final night before my channel was deleted, I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep anyway, but I was up all night, just staring out the window, watching the sunrise, while everyone was still hating and celebrating, making me out to be this horrible person, which I wasn't. Then, on the 19th of December, just hours before my channel was going to be terminated, Epic Games, they finally responded about the situation to me. After my mum sent a voice recording to the lawyer and to Epic of one of my panic attacks and how serious the situation got. She felt, this is just horrible, because she felt helpless and she wanted them to understand how serious it was, and I guess how much I was struggling with it. But Epic responded with the reason about why my channel was terminated and striked by them. So they said it was because I used the term XP glitch in titles and thumbnails, even when there was no actual glitch involved. And even though that is true, the methods I share are obviously not glitches, because everything was done within Epic's own system. I used the term XP glitch for search engine optimization purposes, to reach more people searching for ways to level up. Keywords are obviously a huge part of YouTube, especially with trying to reach more people. And using XP glitch was simply just a way to help my videos rank, and a strategy to help my videos rank and connect with the right audience. Epic acknowledged this, but stated that the use of the term glitch was considered misleading with my content, even though the content itself was all legitimate. one of the things that most of the people tearing me apart online was saying was about how I was clickbaiting and saying about how my titles say no timer, but there's a timer in the map or whatever. But yeah, the truth is my maps, they include a no timer option and a timer option, which we've recently put into my maps. The timers are included because waiting increases your XP. You get a lot more XP from the system we've made in the map, and your playtime percentage increases, and these are critical factors for maximizing your XP, because that's obviously what the goal is at the end of the day. You want to get the most XP possible, and obviously waiting increases your playtime. And when I say no timer in my videos, this just reflects on what my audience asked for. A lot of people, a way to earn XP without having to wait very long. Even though you get XP faster and don't have to wait, you obviously get it at a reduced rate compared to the timer option. And I've always been transparent about this and always said that that's one of the issues with it, and that's one of the trade-offs. So that's why I have the no timer in my titles and thumbnails, because that's what people have been searching for, and it's what is in my videos. There's a no timer option where you can go ahead and get XP straight away, but also there is a timer option for people who do want to maximize their XP instead of just getting a small amount and then leave it straight away. People were also saying about me lying about saying unlimited XP or whatever in my titles and thumbnails. I said this recently, only this season, in my videos, because it's true. They have changed the XP system where you can get unlimited XP now. Even though after you hit 4 million XP, which is 50 levels, that is the main cap, but you can still get infinite XP because the XP can still be gained just at a much lower amount. And people were searching for it, so I tried it out, okay? I don't see a problem in that. People always use clickbait. Clickbait is such a misused word. Any successful YouTuber will say the same thing about clickbait. You obviously want people to watch and click on your video. That's part of the game. And when people are saying in my thumbnails that I'm claiming you can get level 500 and I'm not Godzilla, that's not the purpose of my thumbnails. Thumbnails don't have to be an exact one-to-one representation of the video, but as long as I deliver good and valuable content, then there's nothing wrong with it. The levels shown in my thumbnails when it says level 500, that reflects off my personal level, usually, because my community is built around high level grinding, and the goal of the thumbnail isn't to promise that you get level 500, but obviously it's to grab attention and highlight fun, and effective ways to earn XP. It's not just me. If you look at your favorite YouTubers, Typical Gamer, Cypher PK, Ali, I'll even give you guys a couple examples. And again, no hate to the creators at all, but this is just part of the game. For example, here, Cypher PK, he did a video called First Person is Here in Fortnite, and in the thumbnail you can clearly see first person in Battle Royale, which is obviously clickbait at the end of the day, right? It's to make the videos more exciting. But obviously the video is obviously the new ballistic mode. First person isn't actually in Battle Royale. But like I said, as long as you deliver on the value and the main promise of the video is fine. But what I do not agree with is straight up lying. You know, I know there are some creators out there and YouTubers that are doing all these fake scam XP maps, but that's not me. I don't do that. I'm not tricking people. All my maps and all the XP methods I provide, they're all legitimate. The purpose of the thumbnails is to obviously generate clicks, while the content delivers meaningful value. And again, I do this just like every other experienced content creator. Yes, my thumbnails are designed for SEO and they're exaggerated for engagement, but that's just how YouTube works. If my thumbnail was simple and really bland, I'm telling you, it won't be as interesting and people obviously won't click the video as often. But if you've watched my videos, you'll know that I've always provided legitimate XP maps and methods for you guys, and explained all the detailed steps for earning the maximum XP, and why you might not be getting as much XP. The most frustrating part about this entire situation is just that this could have all been avoided if Epic could have maybe warned me or told me the situation and asked me to update my titles and thumbnails or just remove the videos. I would have complied immediately, but instead they issued strikes without any communication, putting my entire channel and livelihood. They eventually told me that if I removed all my videos containing glitch in the title or thumbnail, they would retract the strikes, and I did exactly that. Privating all affected videos, and Epic confirmed they were satisfied and they would withdraw the strikes. By the time the strikes were retracted, YouTube hadn't resolved the situation, and when the 20th of December hit, the day my channel was set to be terminated, my channel was still removed, along with all of my other channels. More Loot Station, and I believe Loot Reacts as well, and even my old channels and some other ones which I had. After speaking with YouTube, they said to me that the channels and all my content was still intact and they were working on restoring them. I don't know exactly when this will happen. At the time I'm recording this, it's the 23rd of December and it's still not up, but I've been hesitating to record this video for a while and I don't know when I'll post it. Probably after my channel is back up, I guess. But my channel could be back up tomorrow, next week, even later, I don't know. But the fact that my channels will return is the best possible outcome I could have hoped for, because this has given me a huge sense of relief and has helped me start to work on myself and feel better. If I didn't have this hope that my channel will be returning, I don't think I'd be here recording this right now. I want to take this moment to thank every single one of you guys who have written amazing and supporting messages for me. I've read them all. All of my friends and all of my followers, my whole community. You guys mean so much, you have no idea. But all your messages, they kept me going and kept me fighting. I'm just so proud of all of my followers and so happy with this community I've built and the friends I've made. To the people hating, they have no idea how much words can impact someone, especially when everyone is against you. I've never seen so many comments be so wrong ever. I saw people talking about how I'm manipulating my followers about my age or whatever, and that I'm apparently 28 years old secretly, which is not true. It's kind of crazy to me. But it got to a point where I just stopped replying and I just stopped posting, and I've been taking this break. But this whole experience has just taught me a lot of things, and I've lost a lot of friends throughout this whole situation, people that I thought I could trust but were secretly obviously against me this whole time, or started to be against me when this situation happened, I don't know. But I know that I'll come back stronger than ever when the time is right. Even if my channel was put back up at the time I'm recording this, I don't think this video will be up until after Christmas. So I hope you guys had a great Christmas. I'm going to try and enjoy it the best I can and just enjoy this break. And again, I'm just so thankful to everyone who has been supporting me throughout this. This whole situation has just been extremely hard. And I know there are people out there that don't like me. That will always happen. No matter what I did, or no matter what you do, people will always hate. But at the end of the day, everyone has their own problems, and people just got to be careful about what they say, especially when you don't know anything about what you're saying or if it's even true. I would also like to give a huge thank you to Epic Games and YouTube for restoring my channels, and going forward I'll be more careful about the content I post and my titles and my thumbnails. I'll be changing a lot of things for sure. I'll obviously still be helping you guys level up and gain XP, and I think I'll probably still be grinding and gaining XP too. I haven't really this past week or two, however long it's been now, but I'm just going to take it easy while this whole situation passes. I love you guys and I appreciate all the support, and when I'm ready I'll start posting again. Thank you.